For the last 120-ish days, I've barely listened to music, and in this video, I'm going to share with you the experience that I've had not listening to music. Firstly, what I mean by not listening to music, I mean opening up Spotify or listening to a music video on YouTube. Obviously, I can't do much if it's playing around in my surroundings or someone else is playing it on their speaker. I'm talking about what I can do in my own sphere of control. This video is going to show you the benefits it's had on my life, and trust me, there's been loads. So make sure you watch this video fully. The first benefit that I've noticed is that I've been more alert and focused. When you're listening to music, you're less self-aware. You're not self-reflecting and you aren't thinking properly. When you're listening to music, you're not giving your brain the chance to be creative and to think. I've also benefited from increased concentration when I work. When I used to listen to music I liked, especially music with words, I wasn't fully focused on the work I was doing. Like, I was only putting 50% of my focus into the work. My mind wasn't just on the work. It was elsewhere. It was daydreaming. I was just chilling. Like, I didn't get the sense of seriousness when I was listening to music. However, I don't like complete silence when I'm working. So something that I've recently discovered is white noise. This really has boosted my productivity and it's helped me properly lock in. It's sort of like a background noise that blurs out all the noise around me and gives my brain a consistent rhythm. And I don't notice this white noise, it's just playing in my subconscious and I focus so much better. It also influences my emotions and I do not like that one bit. You might think that's a good thing, but I actually think it's terrible. If I feel unhappy and guilty with something I've done, I don't want to just tune into some music and ignore the fact that I've done something that doesn't accord with the personal rules that I've set out for myself. For example, if I eat a chocolate bar, I want to feel the guilt and unhappiness that comes with it. I don't want to just tune into some music and feel happy and cheerful again when I know that I've done something I shouldn't have done. The guilt is what forces you to fix the underlying issue. This is the guilt that forces you to change and become a better version of yourself. Let's say you're depressed. You listen to music and you feel happy again. What happens when the music is cut off? You come back to your original state. You feel unhappy again. You feel sad again. You're not fixing the underlying issue. You're relying on music to be happy when you're not, in fact, living a happy life. Do you get my point? I also think it can make you feel certain feelings like nostalgia. I think it's an important feeling to have, but is it a feeling that you need to have at this moment of time when you're trying to achieve a set of goals? You're trying to work hard, you're trying to grind. Most of all, you don't want to be controlled by some external stimuli. Don't let music control your life. In fact, don't let any external stimuli control your life. You're also less likely to socialize and talk to people if you're just that guy sitting in the back of the bus with some AirPods on and you're listening to music. I think music can be useful to socialize when you've got like a speaker, for example, and you're just having a nice time. But I'm talking about the people who've got their AirPods in, looking depressed and sad and lonely at the back of the bus. Do you always have your earphones in and are you reluctant to talk to people? It sort of adds this layer of, oh, I can't be asked to turn off my music and talk to people. Now, if you know me, you're going to be like, bro, how can you chat? You've got AirPods on all the time. Trust me, I'm not listening to music. And personally, I think this has been the most important and substantial benefit that I've experienced. It has saved me so much more time and it's made me so much more knowledgeable. When I used to listen to music, I used to take double the time to do the same task. For example, my night routine took me about an hour, but now it takes me like half an hour. Do the math yourself, saving 30 minutes a day for a lifetime and probably a lot more. Now consider the extra time I have now for doing my work, sleeping, exercising, organizing my life. All these things that I can now do for a longer period of time. Additionally, I've replaced my music usage with something much more productive. I'm listening to podcasts, I'm listening to audiobooks. For example, when I'm walking to school, I'm listening to the Financial Times news briefing or the Planet Money podcast. Recently, I've started listening to Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. So what I've essentially done is replace my music usage, save so much time in the process, and instead I'm doing something much more productive, improving the amount of knowledge I have and making myself smarter, which in turn has a multiplier effect in all areas of my life. Do you get my point? Music is hindering your potential. And if you think I'm just crazy, I'm being extra, and there's no need for you to quit music, that's absolutely fine. You're entitled to your opinion. And this video was never meant for you anyway. But if you do understand what I'm saying, and you want to implement what I've said, there's only one right course of action for you right now. You're going to leave me a like, and you're going to subscribe, because you do not want to miss out on any of my future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.